Alright everyone, this is Jason Warwick with the Nerd Corner Network. I'm currently here with Christin, who you will remember from when we covered Halo Flashpoint before here at Rising Sun Games. And Christin is once again here at Rising Sun doing a nerd demonstration for this game and trying to bring more awareness to it. And Christin, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great today. How are you doing? You enjoying that rain?
It's been flipping rainy today.
We've needed it, that's for sure.
We've desperately needed it. It's been hot as hell here.
Yes. Any chance to cool off is good in my book.
For sure.
Then again, any time spent in AC is good, and thank God Rising Sun has that.
It does, it does. So if anything, come on down here for the shelter from the rain and also the AC that will protect you from the white heat. So, Christin, what we have here in front of us, from what you described, is basically like a pseudo-tutorial for Flashpoint, correct?
Correct. This is a demonstration game for Halo Flashpoint. This is 2 miniatures, 2 Spartans per side. If you're a fan of the Halo game, then you're probably familiar with Spartans. We have on Jason's side, if you want to hold those guys up, the little red guys, we have a Spartan Brawler here and a Vista here. And the board comes with instructions pre-printed on it for what kind of moves he has, what kind of weapons he has, what you have to roll for successes, things like that. It also has a good explanation of the different keywords and how to move and what kind of rolls, what kind of actions you have. On my side, I have here a Spartan Mark 7, and I have a Spartan Deadeye with that lovely sniper that I'm going to try to make good use of. We'll see how it works out, though. I will admit I'm not the best tactician in the world, so we'll see how this goes.
And I've never touched this game one day in my life, so...
So we're evenly matched, yay.
Maybe.
Well, hopefully.
Because you'll literally be teaching me how to play as I go.
Alright, so I'm going to give you a handful of shield counters. So if you look at these little guys, they're hexagon shaped, and you have a half hexagon shape on the board there. So each of your guys, it tells you how many shields he gets. I'll point that out in a second. But each of your guys is going to get 2 shields, and these will get flipped over when they get depleted. There are ways to deplete them just from regular things. There are also weapons that intentionally deplete those. So we'll see how long you can hold on to those and avoid getting wounds. I've already got shields set up on my side. And this board has interesting little markings on here, bold markings of where you're supposed to put certain pieces of terrain. You can see that dark outline where they want a long building, and that basically tells you how to set it up for the short demo games. You can play this with a lot more characters depending on what you have available, because this is a short demo game. We're just doing 2 characters on each side. Just going to run through it pretty quickly. No extended campaign slogs right now. And just quick and fast. I'm also going to give you these 2. These are activation markers. So once you have activated your characters, you can put one either on the model or on its corresponding card there, just to keep in your mind what you have activated, what you have done. All right. So we are also each going to get some command dice. Let me see here. You're going to get 2 sets of 2 of the command dice. I'll explain those in a second. My guy has the Mark 7, who has the tactician keyword, which gives me 1 extra dice. I'll try not to use it too much against you. So a quick explanation on the dice here. We have the crossed energy swords. And what that does is if you roll crossed energy swords in a round, you can do an extra combat attack, an extra assault action. You have the Spartan helmet here. Pretty recognizable. I'm holding it upside down. There we go. That says you can activate an extra guy in your turn. So we only have 2 right now. Not super pertinent, but it can allow you to get the jump on your opponent, especially when you have more. This one-up character is not an extra level or experience. That is an extra movement. You can move an extra square. We also have this D8 symbol. that means you can add an extra D8 to any of your rolls. So if you really want to kill somebody and you're trying to shoot them off the board, but you're not sure you'll be able to with your shooting action, you can add an extra dice to that roll, and hopefully you'll have better luck. And then we have the AI data chip, which gives you command orders. Let me think here. We are... I don't see that keyword on the board, so we're probably not going to do the command orders this time, or the faction order, but that is pertinent for other games. So as far as dice rolls, do you want the black dice or the white dice, Jason?
Go with the white dice.
Okay, so I'm going to give you 6 dice to start. These are D8s that come with the game board. Any starter set comes with the D8s for both sides. Important thing about the 8s, those do some great things called headshots. If you roll an 8, then you get to keep rolling. So if one is an 8, you pick up another dice, you roll it. If that's also an 8, you go for another, and you keep going with the headshots until you stop rolling 8s. The last demo, I had somebody roll 5 8s in a row.
Like last week when we flipping met, you were rolling 8s like flipping crazy. I was like, are these
yes,
dice
I promise these dice are not loaded. They just like certain people better than others. Let me see, what else here? Okay, I gave you 6, I've got 6, I'll hold some in reserve. Let me see.
I did the most OCD thing I could.
I don't know how you got those to stack. Do you want to turn the camera? Because that's awesome.
Did that flipping quick too.
I'll try not to shake the table because that is pretty cool. Let me see. Okay. So there are no respawns in this scenario. Just going to be quick. The main goal of this scenario is kill the opponent before they kill you. Unlike the normal game of Halo Flashpoint, there are respawns in the full game, but this being a demo, there's no respawns. You die, you're dead. Normally you can respawn and it's not the end. This time you're dead. You're dead. Okay, we both got activation tokens. I think we're about set. All right, let's go over the characters here. So we have on Jason's side a Spartans Vista and a Brawler. Here is the card for the Zvezda. He has it printed on his side of the board for easy reference. Just holding this here for basic reference for the viewers. That way they don't have to try to see something that's not actually in frame.
Thank you. It's a big board.
What?
It's a big board and I don't have a second cameraman.
Right? Come on, man. You're supposed to be prepared. So we have here different things like speed. That tells Jason how many squares, because each of these is a square, how many squares his character can move per turn. The one there is for a short action. You can take 2 short actions per turn, or the 3 is a long action. You only get 1 long action. That's it. Here is the range that tells him if he's trying to shoot me, he needs to roll 4 or higher on his dice in order for that to be successful. For FI, that is the fight score. So if we are in the same square and we're throwing punches at each other, or spicier things like knives or energy swords, he needs to roll a 5 or higher to successfully attack me and land a hit, because I'm going to be trying to dodge as best I can, which brings us to the survive roll. That's a 4-up. So if he's trying to hit me with 5 ups with his combat knife here, I have to roll 4 ups to try to dodge. And then when everybody has, on this scenario, has armor, we all have 2 energy shields, and his Zvezda here has 4 hit points, 4 health points. We have here a breakdown of his weapon. So he has a combat knife for his close combat. It tells you what the armor penetration is. And for ranged, if he wants to try to shoot me and not be in my face, he has the VK-78 Commando with a range of 6 squares. So if he's sitting over here in the corner, he can shoot up to 6 squares away, which in this case is the whole board. So he can hit me from a pretty long ways away. That's a pretty basic breakdown. Like I said, he has that printed on the game mat in front of him for both of his characters. Makes that pretty easy to keep track of. at least in these demo games. We've got some great graphics on the board. It comes with lots of little terrain pieces to set up. These are very quick and easy to get going. They all just slot together, and it sets up in a jiffy. There's no complicated setup. You don't have to glue models. You don't have to paint terrains or anything. You just slot them together and go.
Well, Christin, thank you so much for explaining all that, and hopefully I don't lose too quickly, or this is going to be a very short match.
We can always play it again, but that's also assuming that I'm a better tactician, which I do not think is going to happen. Like I've said, I'm not a good tactician. I love playing the games. That doesn't mean I'm that great at it. Alrighty, so you're learning. Let's have you roll first. If you look here, so it says here, scenario setup. It tells you how this is going to start. So the player 1, you, starts with the Spartan Brawler and the Spartans Vista, and there are handy markings on the board, so B and Z, that tell you where to start with your miniatures. All right, perfect. And then on my side, I have the Deadeye, he goes on the D, and I have the Mark 7, he goes on the M. Let's see, 2v2 Slayer. You win if you take down both opposition Spartans before they do the same to you. No respawns allowed. You take the first activation, and then we alternate turns until all models have been activated once. So you activate one of your miniatures, I activate one of mine, you activate your second miniature, I activate mine, and that's the end of a round. We call it, that round is closed, we move on to the next round. Let's see here. So then the second round begins with the player who did not take the last activation. So since I'm going second, I'll be activating second until one of my models is gone. I will continue going second in the round. All right, so let me see. Oh, there we go. Tactician's not used in this. All right, so why don't you go ahead and decide what you want to do? If you want to move the Zvezda or if you want to move the Spartan Brawler.
And that would require I activate them, yes?
Correct. If you move them, if you shoot with them, if you fight with them, any of those count as an activation.
So are they considered deployed right now?
So no, when you move them for the first time, that is you deploying them.
It says here that, okay, so my person has a scout on it.
So...
And it says here, after deployment, but before the first round.
A model with the scout cube may make a free 1 cube advance action. If you want to, you may go ahead. Also, a model with scout may retain a crouch token they already have while walking in advance action. So if you want to start your action by crouching, so there is a marker for this. This is crouching. That will make you harder to hit. If you want to use that, you can choose to crouch and then move forward 1 square.
What does crouching take?
So crouching is here under actions. That is a short action.
Oh, and you get 2 actions, a short action or 1 long action.
You get 2 short actions or 1 long.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, wonderful.
Yeah, so not as much like action economy as certain TTRPGs or anything. It's pretty clear cut.
So, because I got the scout thing, I can actually move without spending any of my actions, right?
Correct. You can move forward 1 square.
And I have to activate them to move them, yeah?
Correct.
Okay.
So you can move forward and then use your speed. Yeah. So you can decide to crouch and move forward 1 square. You can decide to do a long action and sprint, but then you don't get to crouch. Okay, so you're moving forward 1 square.
Yep, using a short action, and then I'll use my other short action to make me go crouch.
Okay, so then we take this marker. You can either put this marker on the miniature base itself, or you can put it on the miniature card. Whatever is easier for you to keep track of.
I'll keep it here. Okay,
that works.
And so that is the end of my turn, yes?
That, if you don't have anything else to do, then yeah.
Nothing else?
One thing, sorry, we did forget. We do need to roll command dice. So go ahead and grab your 2 blue dice, and we will see. So you got here a D8 symbol, and you got the shoot, the kablam comic book type symbol. So that means if you choose, you can use an extra shoot action, or you can add a dice to any roll. So those we re-roll every round. So once we have deployed and activated all 4 miniatures, we re-roll them. All right, and I got a dice and energy swords. So I get 1 extra dice to add to any roll, and I get 1 extra combat action.
So what does crouch statistically do for me?
So crouch makes you harder to hit.
Okay.
So like if my miniature is here, I can technically see the head of yours. I can see you over this barrier. But if you're crouched, then you're a smaller target, harder to hit. I can't see you. If I can't see you, I can't shoot you. So definitely favorable to the person crouching.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you have questions, it does have a short explanation here, such as may move within the cube and gain a crouch token. There is further explanation on here, but we'll deal with that in a moment.
Okay, wonderful. And you have done a thing, haven't you?
Not yet, I have not.
Yeah, we rolled.
Let me see here. So I think I'm going to move my Deadeye and get my sniper into position. So sniper's currently hiding behind this building right here. And he is going to move up 1. So height does matter in this game. If you can get on top of a building, you get height over your opponent, you get better visuals. And, you know, it's easier to shoot them. So I've moved up 1. I have a potential of 2 movements. So I'm going to move here to try to start combat because I can now see your crouched figure. So when we're not sure if they can be seen or not, what you do is you get up and you move and you kind of get it level with where the miniature is. You want to be able to see from their point of view. So from here, if I'm in line with his head, I can see pretty much the entire model of yours, meaning I can shoot him.
Does crouching affect this at all?
So it would if there was barriers in front of him.
Yep.
So for example, if you want to get over here and take a look, I can see the vast majority of the model and his base. So if I can see the base, then crouching has less of a benefit.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me see here. For which side do we have here we go. Let me see. So normally this is a 3 dice roll. We use those lovely D8s that are provided with the game. If I were to see all parts of your model in all parts of the base, nothing is obstructed, that would give me an automatic +2 dice to try to shoot you. I cannot see all parts of your model. There is some parts obstructed, so I don't get that this time. I have the high ground. I'm 1 level higher than you. So I do get +1 dice to hit you. Now, if I'd had one of my models in the same square as you, that counts as friendly fire, and that means I lose 2 dice. So it's a good thing I don't have a friendly model in there. But, so let me see here. I'd have 4 dice to try to hit you. Now, I'm going to go ahead and roll my dice. You are going to roll a survive roll. So that is this SV here. You need to roll a 4 or higher, and you roll 3 dice. I can't count. I'm holding up 4 fingers. You roll 3 dice on your survive test. So you need to roll 4 ups to survive and try to negate any shots I take at you. I need to roll 3 ups to have successful hits on you. So I'm going to go ahead and roll. And I have, let me see here, I have 3, 3, and 4. So I have 3 successful hits against you. You go ahead and roll your survive.
Do you mind if I just watch it, guys?
Yeah, by all means. Okay, so you have survive a 4 up. So you have 2 5s and a 2. You have 2 successes and 1 failure. So that's 2 hits. That hits your energy shields first. So go ahead and flip those energy shield tokens over. We've depleted 2 of your shields. Next round, 1 of them will come back if he takes no further hits. Round after that, another will come back if he takes no further hits. But for the rest of this round, both of your energy shields are down. So any other shots or hits I sink into you, you're going to feel them. I mean, you do have armor, but you're more likely to feel them. All right. So that character of my sniper has been activated. He's done with his turn. It's your turn. Go ahead and activate your brawler.
Can I only move one unit a turn, or can they both move?
You so per round, it's all activations. Everybody gets activated. You can only activate one guy at a time, unless with your command dice you happens to roll that handy dandy Spartan helmet symbol, which lets you activate one more. In this case, neither of us has it, so we're not going to worry about it.
Indeed. Okay. So, but can both of them do their actions in the same round?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah, so we're still in the first round. Go ahead and activate your brawler. He's the only other character you have right now, so he's the only other activation option.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll put that there.
Hi, you have the high ground, Anakin. Very nice.
And then
welcome to the second floor.
I made it to the top.
Yeah. All right.
I'm just trying to look for like anything that can translate what I'm looking at. What are optics and what's rapid fire?
Okay, so optics. We have handy dandy keyword explanations on different parts of the board. Hopefully it can be seen here. But we have optics. It explains a weapon with the optics keyword adds a +1 die modifier to shoot actions. So headshots, instead of only occurring on rolls of 8, they occur on rolls of 7 and 8. So that is definitely favorable to whoever has it. Less so for the person getting shot at. And then what was the other question?
Rapid fire. Because I'm not seeing it on my end.
I have weight of fire on my side. I'm not seeing rapid fire. Oh, here it is, rapid fire. Let me turn this around a little bit. Let's see here. So we have explanation, rapid fire. Model using a weapon with the rapid fire keyword, such as you have, may choose to fire normally, or you can choose to blaze away, where basically you're providing cover fire with a shoot action in its attempt to pin down models. And so if a model is pinned, it causes no wounds, but it pins a model down and they're basically going to duck and keep their head behind cover. So that can help your other models with trying to make their actions without suffering as much retaliation from my side. All right. Let's see. Player making the blaze away rolls 4 dice range test. And then it's the normal modifiers of clear shot, high ground, friendly fire, such as that. And then if I am subjected to your rapid fire, I have to make a 3 dice survive test as normal and compare the quantity of successes rolled. Alright, let me just put that back where it has a hopefully good view of the most of the board.
Let's hope. Okay, so something I can do that's interesting. I'm going to attempt to have this guy shoot your guy.
Please
with
do.
With the bulldog. It has a range of R2.
Okay. Yeah. So there is, no matter how you cut it, you can go forward 1 and diagonal 1. You can move diagonal 1, forward 1. Either way, my model is very much within range for you. So you are more than welcome to do that. Also, our command dice are going to get re-rolled after this. So may I point out, you can add an extra dice to that roll to hopefully hit me even harder. You also have the shoot icon, which means you can do a second shooting action.
Yes.
You simply have to declare that is what you intend to do.
And it says I currently have a clear shot.
Yes, you do. You do not have high ground, but you do have clear shot, which is going to give you those very nice 2 extra dice. So if you want to rain shots on me, you totally can, especially if you want to double down on it. Like I said, once the next round starts, after my second activation, you lose both of those and they get re-rolled. So there's no benefit to not using them. If you want to, bring the hurt, then do so. After all, we are trying to kill each other.
So the die, how many of these die do I roll for this? I'm trying to figure that out.
Okay, so normally you would roll 3 dice for any shoot test, but you also have the clear shot, so that gives you an extra 2.
Wonderful.
I cannot count with my fingers today for some
you're
reason.
completely fine.
I just held up 4 instead of 5. I just like four fingers today.
And then it says here, I also get knockback.
Yes, so knockback is interesting because if you hit me after we resolve hits and everything, if you kill me, we're not going to worry about it. My guy's dead. I'm done. If he manages to survive, knockback pushes me back. And that is going to push me off of the building. And I'm not going to be thrilled if that happens, but if it happens, it happens.
It actually does not push you off the building. It says it will force the target into a different adjacent cube on the same level.
Let me see here. Oh. See, this is why I love that these are printed. I thought I knew that rule, and I'm being told otherwise, and that is correct. So 1 cube directly away from the attacker.
So I would assume just...
Yeah, I'm just going to move to the to 1 square over on this building.
Which, that's fair because, like, hey, listen, I'll work against myself too if it's fair because, listen, I was originally going to make you go...
Right? Yeah, having me take fall damage would be great, but I guess we're not doing that right now.
A Spartan taking fall damage, though.
Yeah, it'll hit the shield first, but
that's
still.
That's so Halo 3 and Halo Reach. So I roll all of these, and then I also get lethal, which makes it where if I do any wounds to you, you actually take an additional 1 wound.
Correct. Correct.
So
you're reading the rules. This is great.
I know.
I love how clear and easy to understand they make this.
So
we're resolving issues within about 5 seconds. I love it. Okay. So what was your shoot there? Range is 5 ups, yes? Okay, so you got a 2, a 3, a 3. Those are fills. You got a 6, an 8, and a 5. And look at that. We got the magnificent headshot, which means you get to roll another dice.
Hey, awesome. If I had another dice lying here
Hold
somewhere.
on. Did you want to use your extra dice, command dice?
I could.
Yeah, if you want to, then you should.
Oh, that's where that
We
went.
should have declared that before you rolled, but that's okay. Everybody's learning.
Okay.
So go ahead and we'll move that extra dice over here. Go ahead and roll that. That's a 1, so that's a fail. But because you got that headshot, go ahead and re-roll it. You got a 5, so that's 4 successes in total. We're going to set these fails aside. We'll keep these in view. All right, so
Now you got to roll to survive, don't you?
that is exactly it. And I only get 3 dice to survive. Now, if I wanted to use my extra dice, I can, but I'd rather have fun here and see what I can do to survive. So, 3 to survive. And let me see, I have to roll a 5 up to survive. I got a 2, a 5, and an 8. I also have what's counted as a headshot, so I'm going to re-roll this too. And I got a 7, so I now have 3 survivals. Thank God. All right, so you hit me 4 times. 2 of those are going to deplete my energy shields. So I'm down to my health and armor. Let me see. Do you have any armor penetration on there?
On the weapon?
On the brawler,
2.
Let me see. AP of 2, you do. Okay, so that completely negates my armor. So I'm going to take, let me see, we already rolled 2 shields. So 2 wounds. Those go up against my 3 successes. So I actually take 0 wounds. I'm just down my energy shields
Let me ask
this
you
round.
something.
Yes.
Because of lethal, will you still take the additional wound?
Let's check the keyword. Let me see here.
It's over here.
Yes, I see that. Model that suffers wounds from a weapon with the lethal will take additional
So you're not
wounds.
suffering from wounds.
Correct. I didn't take any wounds this time, so thankfully I'm safe from that. But I may not be so lucky next time.
Indeed. So I'll take these back. And I will go ahead and I think what I'll do is I will
You're going to
use
hit me
this.
again?
I'm going to hit you again.
Ah, okay.
We'll try. So 1, 2, 3, and then the 2 from that. Okay, those go over there. No headshots so far. So let's give. Oh yeah, you also got to move.
No, you go ahead and finish resolving your action.
No, the knockback.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Does that put you out of range of me?
Well, you're in this cube, so if we go over 1, 2, I'm still within range.
Okay, I just had to be sure of that, because if it did put you out of range, then that's my bad, and you get to survive.
Right?
And you may still survive.
I may get lucky, but I'm down my shields now. And you got a headshot. Of course you did. Okay, so what was your ranged 5-ups? Okay, so the 3 and the 4, you do not hit me, but you got 2 6s and an 8. Go ahead and roll another dice for that 8. You got a 7, so that's 4. All right. Let me see, I used that up, so we'll get that off the board. I survive on 5 ups, so I have a 6, a 2, and a 4. I only negate 1 of those shots, which means, let me see, negate 1. So that's still 3 shots coming into me, and I have a health of 4. So that takes out 3 of my health, plus you have lethal, which means I lose all of my health. My sniper is dead, and he's not coming back this round, or this game, I should say. Congratulations, first blood goes to Jason.
I did it. I committed murder. Let's go.
You committed a murder. We should celebrate.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
Heck yeah. Okay.
Okay, wonderful.
Is that the end of your actions?
So that unit is done. Does this unit still have actions?
No, you finished his actions with your first turn.
Okay.
First turn of the round was your Vista, and then your Brawler just took me off the map, so your side is done. Both of your models have activated.
Okay.
You're good to go there.
That's all I got.
Right? My Spartan Deadeye is toast. He's no longer in the equation. Now, I do get to activate my Spartan Mark 7. So, let me think. Do I want the high ground where I have no cover? Or do I want to stay on the ground and potentially get into some good old fisticuffs? If I'm on the ground, I'm subjected to pot shots by your Brawler. But if I go for the high ground, I have 0 cover. Both of these are not a good situation for me. You made a good choice there, and I don't like it.
You could just go home. I mean, court-martial ain't that bad.
I could just go home. Here, let me just take the whole board with me and leave you behind.
Just like, ugh.
Right? Let's go for ground fighting here. Let me see. Let's see where I can move. Hey, you didn't leave me good options, buddy. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do a long action of a sprint, so I can move up to 3 squares when doing so. So I'm going to move forward 1, 2, landing in here in 3. So I am partially behind cover from your sniper, and I'm partially behind cover from your guy who's also in cover. Your guy is crouching though, so he has more cover. So
Here it says crouch gives you one extra die, I think, to survival.
correct. Yeah. Because that was a long action, I can't do anything else with that model. So let's start round 2. Drum roll. All right, so remember how I mentioned, well, no, it doesn't apply this round. Never mind. We're going to ignore that rule.
Do I regenerate shields?
You do. Your Vesta does regenerate 1 shield.
Wonderful.
Yep. If he's still alive at the end of this round, and I'm still alive, and he hasn't taken any more damage, then he will regenerate his 2nd shield and be back at full.
And then do I have to re-roll these?
We both are going to re-roll our command dice at this point because it is a new round. You got another extra dice, and you got the AI chip. Let me see here.
Oh no, ChatGPT, what are you doing here?
More like Cortana. I don't see a keyword on here for the AI, so I'm gonna go ahead and have you re-roll that for this
That is
game.
totally fine.
You got Cortana again. Try it one more time. Give it a really good shake.
Quick, phone that cosplayer, have her come back.
Okay, you get an extra shoot. You'll probably like that with your guy on the roof there.
I'm in the exact same position I was last round.
Right? Well, let's see if you make as good use of it this round, because you made pretty effective use last time. All right, I got an advanced 1 and activate an extra Spartan. I don't have another Spartan. Are you okay with me re-rolling?
Yeah,
okay,
you
thank you.
It.
I got another. Okay, this rolling twins is... Okay, 3 times now I've gotten the Spartan helmet. I get 2 extra advances. Okay, I can technically only use 1, but that's fine. I'm done re-rolling. This isn't getting better. All right. All right, your turn. You go ahead and decide. Do you want to activate your Vista or Brawler? So you can choose to shoot with either of them. I am not within range to attack you at this second. As soon as I am, though, I am going to attack. So it may benefit you to go ahead and activate your Brawler up here and start sinking shots in, as I am only 2 squares away, so I'm within range.
Yeah.
If you can shoot me off the board before I activate, then game over. Congratulations, you've won. Which is the point of the game.
So you're behind cover right now. How many dice does that affect things with?
So if you want to back up behind here, kind of get on level with him and see how much of my miniature can you see there?
I see half of you.
About half? Okay. So clear shot is only if you have a completely unobstructed view to all parts of him.
So that just stops the clear shot bonus.
Correct. You don't get clear shot bonus. You still have your base 3 dice to try to shoot me with.
And I still have high ground.
You still have high ground. So instead of the base 3, you would use 4. And you don't have any friendly models to your side within the same square, so you don't have to worry about friendly fire. So.
Something I can do. Yeah, that's actually an idea.
Yeah. You could technically move with your miniature, but then you give up the high ground advantage, and who wants to do that?
Well, actually, considering shooting is a short action, I can technically shoot you 3 times.
You can only do each of these 1 time.
Oh, okay.
So you can only shoot once unless you have a command dice that says otherwise.
Okay, wonderful.
You cannot shoot twice, you cannot advance twice, stand up twice, crouch twice. Yeah, each of those is 1 and done.
Oh, okay. I mean, something I can do, though, is that if he crouches, it actually gives him another dice to shoot, I think. Nope, that's not true. That's
No, I was going to say, that's for surviving.
Yeah, no, I'm getting brain, mixed up.
It's the heat out here. I got in my car earlier to come over, and my dashboard said 102. I don't blame anybody for acting silly right now. This heat will cook you.
Can I move after shooting?
You can, yeah. If you want to shoot me from up top and then get down and get dirty, brawl in the mud, that's an option. He is a brawler. It's in the name.
Yeah, I'll try and shoot you. So I got the normal 3. I got the 1 from high ground. I'll use my command die to get an extra dice.
Okay. So go ahead and slide 1 over. You have how many total?
5.
Okay, yeah, go ahead with the 5. Are you going to want to shoot me twice with him? He was pretty effective last round.
We will see how this goes.
Okay, go ahead.
Because you gotta remember as well, knockback. I don't get to choose whether that happens or not, I don't think.
That's true.
So I will
Correct.
literally move you away from me and out of range.
And then I'll be out of range. Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll. By all means. All right, you have, what was your success rolls again for range? 5 ups?
Yep, 5 ups.
Okay, so the 3 and the 1 are not going to work. But you have a 6, a 5, and again, one of those lovely headshots. So go ahead and roll an extra dice. You got a 4, so that one's not a success. That's okay. You still got 3 successes. Let me see here. Let me go ahead and roll my dice. This model still has all of his energy shield, so hopefully I get some good rolls here. I need a 5 up to survive. So I have a 6, a 1, and a 4. I only got 1 survive. Well, that stinks. Okay, so that takes out 1 of your dice, which means you still hit me twice, and that depletes both of my energy shields. So he's now kind of naked as far as shield departments go.
And then...
All right. He does survive. He does get knocked away from you 1 square.
Yep.
So he is now out of range.
Yep.
For that model, Not necessarily so for this model, but that is the end of your action, yes?
Of the shooting action, yes?
Yes, sorry, end of your shooting. Do you still want to move?
Yes, and then something I can do is...
You can move to the side out of range. You can jump down and behind cover. You can move into the same square as this guy to provide assistance if it comes to fisticuffs. The choice is yours.
And then the final week, yeah, we're all in school, so we're not going to have games again unless you want to. Just to let you know, we're not going to be here for the rest of the month.
Sure, the void will be filled.
Hey, Glenn. Would you like a pin?
I actually have a pin collection, so I will take one of those.
Hello,
Yes, they are. Oh, come say hi. 1 second. Everybody, we have Glenn here that just wandered into the store, one of the owners here at Rising Sun Games. Glenn, what do you think of the game?
I really like Halo, and I can't wait to check this thing out.
Awesome. Thanks for the input.
Hello. So
It's a little bit of a sidetrack there, but
I can edit around.
that's okay.
Yeah. So last I did, I moved there.
Correct. You decided to give up the high ground.
Yep.
And get down in the mud with the rest of us plebeians.
And so no more actions remain for him. Now I had to hand it back over to you.
So are you sure that's where you want to leave your guy?
Yes.
Okay. All right, not a problem. All right, so my turn.
That's what I started with, and I kept rolling one, so I made a green wing army to support it.
Make sure he's in the square.
Yeah, totally. As long as he's mostly in the square, I'm not gonna gripe about it. Let me think here. So, I think what I'm gonna do. So, with this piece of terrain here, you can still see others over it. Can we agree that it's basically a half wall? It's not a full wall like, say, the sides of these buildings?
Yeah, I guess my only question would be, when does crouched end?
When you decide to end it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so on a normal model, if they don't move, they can stay crouched. But because your guy has that keyword there of scout, let me see. Yeah, a model with scout may retain a crouch token they already have while making an advance action. So he can move and still technically stay crouched.
Oh, shit.
He's going to look funny, but he can do it. It's going to make him harder to hit for my side. So
Tactical duck walk.
yes, tactical duck walk, basically. So since this is a half size, and we've established that Spartans can jump one floor up to the top of this building, is it reasonable that we can say he vaults over this half wall?
Yeah.
All right. So he's going to move diagonal one square, be here, and basically vault over this half wall to be in the same square as yours. So because of how this barrier is set up, it's not going to look pretty, but we're just going to say he's in the same square, so he's going to start a fight. This is an assault roll. Prepare for combat.
Can I ask you something?
Yes,
So you were there?
correct.
How did you, how many movement things did you have?
So I have a short movement of 2.
Oh, okay.
Or a sprint of 3.
yeah,
So I moved from here diagonally 1 square, and then this way 1 square.
I just realized that my brawler has 2, but it's fine. I got it mixed up, but no, that's completely fine.
That's okay. Like I said, it's a learning game.
Hit me.
All right, time for combat. Bum, bum, bum. Alrighty, so I am armed with a combat knife. It's always implied that they're going to have some kind of close combat weapon. If it's listed as a knife, they have a knife. If for some reason there's not something listed, they're always presumed to be armed because, boy, do they have fists and feet, and do they like to use them. With that Spartan armor, with the Mjolnir armor, I don't think they're going to feel much of anything. It's going to take a lot. All right, so I am in the same square as you. That means I don't have to worry about, let me see here, where is that is range, target, survive, fight test modifiers. I start with 3 dice. I get +2 if my model triggered this assault action by moving into the cube, so there's my extra 2. I don't have another friendly model, so we're not going to worry about that. Your model is he injured? He is not. He has an energy shield down, but that's not injured. All right, and he was not pinned, so that's it. No more modifiers for me. I'm going to hit you with 5 dice. Let's see here. Do you have anything you want to do right now?
There's nothing I can do.
Okay. Then I am going to go ahead and roll. I hope I get 8s. I got 6, 6, 1, and 5. And for a fight action, I need 4 ups. So I have 4 successes. I wish I got an 8, but we can't all have 8s. All right. So I have armor piercing of 2. So gonna ignore your armor of 2. And I've got the energy shield depletion of 1. So that's 3 hits. No, sorry, 4 hits. Why don't you, hold on, go ahead and roll your survive.
All right.
You get 3 dice for your survive.
And I'm also crouched, so I get another one.
Let's see here.
It just says
Crouched plus 1 die if the model is crouched to your survive check.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're rolling 4 dice.
I don't understand how me being hunched down like a turtle while you're trying to beat the hell out of me up front is going to help me, but
I would presume because you're a smaller target, so
Yeah,
you're harder
probably.
to hit. I don't know. That's a great question, though. Let's see here. You got 2, 2, 3, and a 7. Okay, so what is your survive? 4 ups. You unfortunately only have 1 survive.
Yep.
How's that feel?
Terrible.
Welcome to how I feel right now. At least he's still standing. Okay, so that's going to negate 1 of my successes. And then I have 3 hits, so that's going to take out your energy shield. And then there's 1, then that's 2 hits that you're gonna feel. So you've got 2 hit points down. We're gonna put one of these handy dandy wound markers on there, 2 bullet holes for 2 wounds that made it through. And keep that on your miniature to remind you he is now wounded. So next time I attack you, I'm gonna get plus 1 dice because he's injured.
Sweet.
If I can survive that long. All right, so I have done my rounds. Remember, my energy shields are down. It's now your turn. So, how do you want to do this?
So I have to activate this unit.
He's currently actively in combat. Yeah, he cannot sit there like a log. He's got to survive.
But like each unit can only be activated once per round.
Correct.
So I have to use them no matter what.
Correct.
All right, let me scoop up all these. They have 1. I am there.
If he wants to try to vault and put distance and disengage, he can do that.
Well, can I ask something? I can move horizontally, right?
You can also move horizontally, yes. And that will give you space to try to shoot me.
But can I move horizontally up here?
Yes.
Oh man.
So you're going to disengage and get some range.
Yes.
Give me 1 second here. Let me double check something. I don't see any keywords here about disengaging, causing a free action for me.
I feel like I saw it somewhere though.
I feel like there's one here, but I don't see it right this
It
moment.
feels like there should be.
There should be. Assault. I'm not seeing any presently, so we're going to pretend there's not. If I can't see it, I can't use it.
Yeah. They've done this song and dance like 12 times. They haven't worked.
So you go ahead and do what you want to do.
Can you look up what pin does?
What?
Can you look up what being pinned does? It's over here. It says look at page 26. It's under.
Thank you.
Making you drag out the book.
Right. Let me see. Then I thought I would get through this without the book.
I tried,
Let me
but
see.
I gotta see what rapid fire does entirely.
Pinned. In the face of fierce enemy fire, combatants may need time to reassess their tactical options, communicate their status, or otherwise recover their combat effectiveness. Let me see here. Show models pinned. Place the pinned token next to it, which is going to be the reverse side of that crouch token. If the active model becomes pinned, that will end its activation. Model that starts its activation pinned must choose to stand up as its first action, which that makes sense. If you're laying flat in the dirt, you can't do anything from there. So that counts as a short action. That is half of your turn there. Owning player may position the model anywhere within the cube as they wish and remove the pin token. While pinned, may not be voluntarily moved by either player or take any actions other than standing up or do anything else. Let me see. It can still be moved by forced movement, such as knockback. Let me see. Pin model automatic that is attacked with an assault action will stand up automatically as a free action. Make the survive test. But whoever's doing the attack gains a +1 for me being for this model being pinned. Let me see here. Blah 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 blah. It's basically dependent on situation, which part of this role I need to be looking at. So why don't you tell me what it is you're wanting to do, and I will let you know the pertinent part of that role
I was
set.
gonna try and do rapid fire, like blast away, flipping on you from here.
Okay, you can do that.
Thing there.
Yeah.
So it's 4 die that I get by default.
Let me see. Blaze away. There are no benefits from crouching for either the shooter or the target, so you don't get an extra dice for that, whether you choose to stay crouched or not. The optics keyword has no effect when making a blaze away roll. So if you choose...
Optics does.
What?
I don't even know what optics does.
Oh, we covered that in the first round. Basically, when you're rolling to shoot, if you have a weapon with the optics keyword, you add a +1 dice to your shoot action. So instead of shooting with 3, you shoot with a 4, and you get headshots on 7s and 8s instead of just 8s.
Maybe I shouldn't just faff around. Maybe I should just try and kill you. You don't have shields.
Yeah, it's not going to take a lot for you to kill me at this point.
I think I'm just faffing about at this point. Alright, so...
There is no mercy on the battlefield. Strike the final blow before the enemy does you. Hey there! This is Halo Flashpoint, a game by Mantic. You want to watch and learn?
Yes, please.
I'm running demos until 9, so he's about to kill me.
Well, hopefully.
And, well, we'll see how it goes. I might survive. I don't think I am, though. And we can run a game if you'd like. Whatever.
Alright.
Do you like buttons? Yes. Anyone who stops by is getting a free button today, so.
I saw the flyer.
Okay, thank you. I'm glad somebody saw the flyer.
So, to my knowledge, I have 5 die. From high ground.
You have high
from
ground.
The natural 3 die.
Natural base 3, yep. So we're at 4.
And
Where's
then,
your 5th from?
From optics. I think optics gives me an extra die.
Optics does give you an extra die, but if you're doing a blaze away, you don't get it. You're not. Okay. So yeah, go ahead. Sink some shots in me.
Yep. And then I crit. I headshot on a 7.
7s and 8s. Yeah, you get headshots on 7s and 8s.
Wonderful. Come on, come on.
All right. So you have a 7. That is 1 headshot. And what is your success rolls for shoot?
For shooting,
that is the range.
Yep.
So that's 4 ups.
4 plus. Yep.
So you've got a 5, a 5, a 4, and a 2 in addition to the 7. So you have 4 successes, plus you got that 7 headshot. So go ahead and re-roll that. Let's see how much this hurts. Okay, so you've got 5 hits on me total. I only get 3 survive dice to try to, dodge and survive this. So let's see how bad this hurts, because you already took out my shields. I have a 5, a 7, and a 6, and my survives on 5 ups. So I have 3 survives to your 5. So we're going to take those 3 away. I'm still getting 2 wounds, and I've only got 4 HP, so I'm down 2. So now I have a 2 wound counter on me as well.
And can I use my command die?
Yes, if you want to try to shoot me again, do so. I told you there was a good chance you were going to mop the floor with me. All right, so what was your shooting again? 4 ups?
4 ups, and I got
So you got 3 ones, so those are not successful, but you got a 5 and a headshot. So go ahead and roll for that headshot. You got a 5, so that's 3 successes total. Let me roll my 3 survive dice. I got a 5, 6, and a 7.
Doesn't do the gosh dang thing.
So I cancel out all 3 of your damage.
Hey.
So stalemate. But both of your models have activated. My model has activated. We're done. That's the end of round 2. So start of round 3. I go ahead and I get one of my energy shields back, and so do you, because it's the start of a new round and they're still standing. All right, let's go ahead and roll those command dice. Oop. I've got extra, let me think, I'm drawing a blank here. This is extra movement and an AI chip. We're going to re-roll that AI chip if you're okay with it. Hey, you've at least got the Spartan to activate. I got an extra dice roll.
Wait, what does this do?
That lets you activate another Spartan in the same turn.
Oh, well, I'm gonna keep that. Sorry,
Yeah.
I was so used to you re-rolling them that like.
Here's the rules book if you want to take a gander through that. It's also printed on the edges of the board for quick reference.
All right.
Okay, you go ahead.
Is it not your turn?
So we technically should be alternating because you were the last to activate, but you're on a roll here. Go ahead.
You sure?
I'm sure. I want you having fun here.
I want you having fun too. Boy.
I am having fun.
All right. Well,
I'm getting to play Halo, so I'm having fun.
I guess I will attempt to shoot you
Shoot me again with the same model. All right, let's see how this goes.
because I will activate this guy. So
I might survive. I probably won't.
yeah, there's no actual way to get proper. Yeah, no, there isn't. Okay.
Right? Okay. So you've got the height, you've got
The optics.
you've got the optics and your 3 base dice. So go ahead and roll your 5. You're hitting me on the 5 ups again.
No headshots. This
No,
time.
sorry, 4 ups again. Let's see. You have 4, 5, 6, 5, 3, and you hit me on 4 ups. So one of those was unsuccessful. You have 4 successes.
And I didn't headshot you.
Right? Thank God. That does not feel good. I've got a 6, a 7, and a 2, and I survive on 5 up, so I've got 2 survive. So I negate, let me see. Energy shield negates 1 of your shots, so that's 3, and I have 2 successes, so that negates 2. You give me 1 additional wound, and I am really not feeling good. I'm really feeling it right now. All right, so you have used your shoot action. And you're gonna shoot me again. All right, let's see if this is the end of the game.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, you've got 7, 3, 8, 6, 5. You have 2 headshots, sir. So 1 was not a success, and then you have 2 headshots. So roll another 2. 6 and a 7, you've got, okay, 1 success and a headshot. Roll another dice. You've got a 5. Okay, those headshots stopped, thank God. So you have 2, 4, 6, 7 successes. Yeah, I'm not surviving this, my man. All right, I've got my 3. You know what? I'm gonna burn my extra dice so that I have 4 to go for this, this survival roll. Let's see, I've got 8, 2, 4, 2. So the 2 2s are not successful. Then I need a 5 up to survive. So the 4 is also not a success, but I do have 1 headshot. So that's 1 final dice, and it's a 2. Yeah, I am very much off the board. Congratulations.
I was flipping.
Kind of intense for a second, right?
I didn't intend to use every single dice at my disposal on one attack.
I have more dice in the box here because sometimes the headshots just keep coming.
Oh my gosh, but thank you for teaching me how to play this. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, not a problem. Maybe, you know, next demo or when you have free time, we can play a full game.
Yes.
And see how long that goes with the respawns and
For certainty, but again, everyone, we're at Rising Sun Games. I'm currently with Christin, who is a Pathfinder for Mantic and got tongue-tied. And yeah, they make all sorts of games like this, and they sound absolutely wonderful. I took a peek at some of their work, and they make some really cool stuff, including the Halo Tabletop, which will soon be getting Covenant.
not Covenant, the Banished.
Banished, okay.
I do not know if there is intention to put out a Covenant line, but the Banished forces have pretty much the same characters, miniatures, races. So right now earlier this month, they just opened pre-orders, which will start shipping out sometime in September. There's going to be the option to have teams of Spartan killers, jackals, grunts. Right now, I don't remember if it's on pre-order or if it's already launched, but Atriox the War Master is an option you can pick up, as is Master Chief, the last hope of humanity. So if you want to add either of those to your forces, check on out at the Mantic website and, see what they might have that you might like.
Well, again, thank you, Christin, and thank you, Mantic, for bringing this amazing Flashpoint Tabletop to us. I've been Jason Warwick with the Nerd Corner Network, and I will see y'all next time.